bring in the former U.S. ambassador to Ukraine, William Taylor. Good to have you with us today, Ambassador. Your thoughts as you watch the European leaders sitting around the table in the East Room with President Zelensky and President Trump?
Well, Martha, I think you're exactly right. What you've been pointing out is that the unity of the Europeans behind President Zelensky. I mean, that's really important. And apparent agreement of President Trump. So this is a unified group of people. This is the same group, by the way, Martha, who got together on the phone a week ago, actually last Wednesday, and agreed on what the proposal would be, what the push would be in the meeting with Putin. And maybe they will reaffirm. Just a couple of things, though, Martha, real quickly. One is this question of security guarantee. Really important, super important, crucial. And it doesn't have to, we don't need the Russian approval. You don't need the Russian agreement to a security guarantee. The security guarantee is from the Europeans and Americans to the Ukrainians. It's not, the Russians don't have a veto on that. So that's number one. The second thing I think you just brought up, and that is business about a possibility of a counter proposal on territory, for example. Putin wants recognition. He wants the United States and Ukraine and Europe to recognize that Russia owns Donbass and Crimea. There's another way to think about it, and that is to say, look, you don't own it. You're there. You occupy it illegally. Sometime you may have to give it back, but we will acknowledge that you're there. So in other words, de facto, that's one thing. But de jure, they should never agree. They should never agree that the Russians have the right to and the claim to as part of Russia. That should not be.
So we've heard Putin before indicate that he wants regime change, new leadership in Ukraine, and a very minimal Ukrainian military, like almost non-existent. And you just heard one of the leaders there, I believe it was Chancellor Merz, saying that there has to be a credible Ukrainian military. When you look at this list, what do you think Putin will say yes and no to? And I think the reason that this whole issue of security guarantee is on the table is because Putin has said, no, I won't allow that. That's going to be off the table in terms of my considerations. What's he going to give is the question here.
That's the right question, Martha. Exactly the right question. But again, I think if I were in the room, I would say, Mr. Putin, you don't get to say. You don't get to take it on the table, put it on the table, take it off the table. This is not for you. This is for the Europeans, Americans, and the Ukrainians. Now, what do you want to talk about? What he wants to talk about, you just pointed out, he calls this the root causes. And what he wants to do is, as you say, regime change. He wants to get rid of Zelensky. He wants to put a limit on the Ukrainian army that has stopped him for 3 years, pushed him back for 3 years, held it steady for the last 2. So he wants to get rid of that. He wants Ukraine not to be able to get assistance, military assistance from the West. He wants Ukraine to be weak and undefended and regime change so that he can take it over. That's been his claim all along. What is key is a ceasefire. And a couple of people mentioned it. In particular, you just mentioned the German chancellor. He mentioned ceasefire. That's got to be a part of these conversations today.
Yeah, it is astonishing that the Ukrainian military, which we all remember in the initial stages was arming, grandmas and everybody who would come in and train with a rifle, is now one of the most powerful military in Europe, and they have dominated drone warfare in a way that no other country really has been able to do. So thank you so much, Ambassador Taylor. Great to have you with us today.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.